Every day, Leap watches the older dogs get ready to run. They wear harnesses and soft cloth booties. Then they pull a sled into the forest and disappear. Leap can't wait for them to get back. But more than that, she can't wait until she's big enough to run with them. Each of the older dogs is special in their own way. Grinch is big and strong. He can pull the sled up steep hills. Refried is musical. She sings while she runs, and it makes the whole team happy. Everyone loves the sound of Refried singing. Boo might be the fastest dog in the whole world. He can run across the yard and back in 8 seconds. Colbert has a big appetite. One time, all the dogs had hot dogs for dinner. Everyone else got full after 2, but Colbert ate 9. Jenga is smart. She knows how to find the trail even when it's buried in snow. Donut is brave. Sometimes she sees wild animals in the woods and she barks until they go away. Now, I have had the pleasure and the honor of having many different dogs on my team who I love dearly. And so people have asked how I chose which dogs would appear in this book. And the answer is I chose largely based on which names I thought kids would enjoy saying. So I thought like Donut and Boo would be really fun for kids to say. When the dogs get home from running, they're tired and happy. Leap wants to know about their adventures and where they've been. But Leap isn't as fast as Boo or as strong as Grinch. She's never found a buried trail, and she doesn't know many songs. Once, she saw a moose and hid. Sometimes Leap worries. What if she isn't special at all? What if everyone else is good at something except for her? One day, Leap is finally big enough for her first run. The booties make her feet feel funny. She stands with the team in front of the sled. She can hardly believe that the big day is here. Her belly feels like it's doing flips. There are her feet going tippity-tap, because she's so excited. Refried gives a happy howl. Ow! So Leap gives a little howl too. Then they start to run. It feels like flying with her friends beside her. Jenga leads the way across a frozen river. They run through tunnels of snowy trees. It's even more fun than Leap imagined until... Squawk! A grouse bursts from the snow in a flurry of feathers. Brave Donut steps up, and the grouse flies away. I have twin toddlers, and right now that's their favorite page, the grouse that goes squawk. But they think Donut is Flame. The team comes to a huge hill. It goes up, and Leap starts to get tired. But Grinch leans into his harness, flexing his muscles, and it feels like the sled gets lighter. In 2 bounds, they reach the top. On the way home, they come back to the river, but they can't get across. The ice has broken. The water rushes fast and dark. The river is too deep for wading, and it's freezing cold, too cold to swim. Leap's stomach feels loopy again. How will they get across? Boo runs upstream looking for a place to cross. Seconds later, he's back. He couldn't find one. Jenga tries to cross on a fallen log, high in the air. It's too slippery. She climbs back down. There's no way around the river. The team is tired and their bellies grumble. Colbert makes sure that everyone gets a snack from the sled. They stare across the river, thinking about what to do. The only sound is the rushing water. The sun will be setting soon. Leap starts to get cold. She runs around to warm up. When she reaches a snowbank, she stretches her legs and soars right over. Whoosh! That's it. Leap knows exactly what to do. She shows her friends how to jump over the open water. She shows them how to stretch their legs as far as they can. She shows them how they can leap and fly just like her. One by one, the dogs jump to safety. Fun fact about the illustration on this page where the musher is carrying the sled, I really worked with the artist a lot because it's hard to imagine how someone's going to carry a dog sled if you haven't seen them do it. They're weighted funny. So I ended up like taking a bunch of photos, like acting this out and taking a bunch of photos, which was pretty fun, except for it was summer and I had to get it out of storage. Refried throws back her head and sings in excitement. Pretty soon the others join in. Leap howls too. Their song drifts over the forest. Now Leap knows what makes her special. She's resourceful. She takes care of her friends. And she can leap. The end. And back here we have an author's note. If you have a copy of the book, you can read a little bit more about mushing and see pictures of the actual dogs. But I think I'm not going to read that right now. It's a little bit inside mushing. We'll save that. The end. And here's actual Leap. She couldn't be with us today, but she's doing great.